Moving on to a more pressing concern globally, China is up to its again. It is talking mad fucking crap and threatening the world. Let's see how this plays out for them, Cotton. Well, let's get into this article. No, that yes, Beijing official in Hong Kong warns against foreign meddling. I mean, we're so far like fucking built-in advertisements. Yeah, we have like this. It's ridiculous. They're winning, we're losing so far. But here's this from the AP. In Hong Kong, Beijing's top official in Hong Kong on Thursday warned foreign forces not to interfere with the bottom line of national security in the city, threatening retaliation amid tensions between China and Western powers. The U.S., Britain, and their allies have condemned China's tightening control over Hong Kong's freedoms, including the sweeping national security law and electoral reforms that have all but silenced the once vibrant opposition in the semi-autonomous territory. When it is time, actions must be taken in relation to any external or foreign forces that may interfere Hong Kong affairs or attempts to use Hong Kong as a pawn, said Luo Huantin, director of the central government's liaison office in Hong Kong. I mean, that's because it is. That's fucking garbage. They pretty much went in there and enslaved those fucking people. We will propose strong objections and teach them a lesson, he said at the opening ceremony for Hong Kong's National Security Election Day. That's a fucking pretty bold statement, Cotton. Authorities marked the event with the Police College Open House, where police personnel demonstrated the Chinese military's Goose Step March, replacing British-style foot drills from the time Hong Kong was ruled by the UK until the 1997 handover to China. Critics say Beijing crackdown aimed at reining in dissent after months of anti-government protest in 2019 has eroded freedoms promised to Hong Kong when it returned to China's rule. Most of the city's prominent pro-democracy advocates and advocates are currently facing charges, are in jail, or have fled abroad. During his speech, Lao said that everyone in Hong Kong needs to respect the legal responsibility of upholding national security in the city. Anyone who wants to go beyond the bottom line of national security and people's livelihood, the central authorities will never allow such acts. Hong Kong's leader Carrie Lam described the 2019 protests, which sometimes erupted in violence, as an almost like territory activities. She also called efforts by those advocating Hong Kong's independence and self-determination a huge safety risk, as the goal was to snatch power from the government. Of course it's a safety risk for the government, because they could inspire more and you can lose your fucking communist dictatorial fucking power. I hate fucking authoritarian trash. If this is not stopped, the national sovereignty, security, development interests will be affected, so this is an unprecedented crisis, she said. The national security law in Hong Kong immediately restored stability in the society. No, it destabilized Hong Kong. Liam also said that public offices in Hong Kong have an important responsibility in safeguarding national security. In schools, students were encouraged to take part in activities including national security mosaic walls with photos of students' faces to teach the people should work collectively to protect their homeland. Oh, indoctrination camps. Authorities also encouraged schools to hold flag-raising ceremonies, play the national anthem, and distribute procedures, and stress the importance of national security. So China's up to their own baggery again. They're seizing power and probably killing people in Hong Kong and being authoritarian trash. They have Uyghur Muslims in concentration camps, and they're starting to threaten Uyghur Muslims outside of China. And now they're threatening the world. But we care about Russia. They're trying to threaten and poison with Russia. No, China is the fucking problem. We're poisoning with Russia because Russia can stand against us against China, and China's fucking pulling the strings of Beijing Biden, and we're marching to the tune of the CCP, Chinese Communist Party. This is just what it is. This is what I see. This is how I perceive things. We gotta end our fuckery and focus on China. But China may already won, because now that the Democrats are trying to pack our court, we're probably going to war. Because if the Democrats propose sweeping changes to the way our world works, our country works, we're going to end up at war. Because they're going to come for people's guns, And that in America, every time you come from guns, every time the United States government comes from guns, a genocide happens, and the people stand up and punch the government in the face, and the government's going to get what it's going to get. And it looks like I'm going to have to hold off and finishing the recording here because they're cleaning my hallway out there. Well, we'll check to see if you guys can actually hear that. I know I can. If you guys can, we'll figure it out. We'll try and dull the noise or something and muddle through. But yeah, so China's fucking making moves, and it's not making good moves. It's just making moves. It's probably going to go after Taiwan soon. It's doing bold, taking islands and atolls in the fucking Pacific Islands there. Didn't we fight wars to stop Chinese expansion? I think we're going to have to do it again, maybe. I don't know. I'm sick of this shit. But we can't allow China to spread and put more people in fucking concentration camps and shit. Not until their government is fucking removed. It seems like the world's stuck between a rock and a hard place. This shit's fucking ridiculous. Time to stock up on food, ammo, and medicine supplies and get your bug out bag and your bug out location and get your bug out vehicle and ready because it's about to get real. I hope you've vetted your neighbors. The world. We're a Twilight Zone episode. I keep saying that, but it's true. The world is a fucking Twilight Zone episode. Or a dystopian novel, like 1984. Or Atlas Shrugged. D all of the above. The Hunger Games. D all of the above. May the odds ever be in your favor. May the odds ever be in your motherfucking favor. Because you're going to need them. Because it's going to get real, and most of y'all are not ready for what's going on. I don't want it. War is... I'm intimate with our fucking consequences, and it's like, I accept that it's probably inevitable, but it's not something you truly want. It really isn't. And we should probably find a better way, which we probably can't, but we should probably do it. I'm just saying.